How's it going? Welcome back to my channel, The Lazy Bookworm. I'm Rebecca. I hope everyone watching this is doing well, and I hope you are having a wonderful weekend. And in this video I'm going to be telling you my TBR for Cloak and Dagger Christmas. I know this video is extremely late and I know I'm extremely disorganized right now, but I thought I would share with you what I hope to read in December for Cloak and Dagger Christmas. I was wondering if I was going to do it or not, but I have decided to take part in it because I haven't read a good mystery book in a while, and I really do like mysteries, so I thought this would be a good time to read some mysteries. If you're wondering what Cloak and Dagger Christmas is all about, for the month of December, everyone who decides to take part is encouraged to read a mystery novel also. They do have 12 prompts, and they're also centered around the famous 12 Days of Christmas. And oh yes, the hosts for this Cloak and Dagger Christmas are Janelle at Too Fond of Books, Kate at The Novel Nomad, Mel at Mel Books and Adventures, Carolyn at BBC Girl 520, and Kate Howe from Kate Howe's channel. And I will leave links to their channels down below. They are doing a group read for Cloak and Dagger Christmas. It is Silent Nights, edited by Martin Edwards, and it's a collection of short mystery stories by people like Arthur Conan Doyle, G.K. Chesterton, Dorothy L. Sayers, and others. And here's a picture of the book. I will not be participating in the group reads, but I will be trying to do some of the prompts. And the first prompt is Partridge in a Pear Tree. Choose a book with an alliterative title. And the book I've chosen for this first prompt is Pride and Premeditation by Teresa Price. The story is a modern retelling of Pride and Prejudice, the story is a modern retelling of Pride and Prejudice, of course, but except it is not set in Bath, it is set in London. And Lizzie Bennet is the assistant kind of co-worker to her father, Mr. Bennet, who runs a prestigious law firm. Now, the story is all set around a brutal murder, namely of Mr. Hurst. And the number one suspect for that crime is Mr. Bingley. But Lizzie Bennet is convinced pretty early on that Mr. Bingley is innocent, and she sets about finding the real killer. Unfortunately, Mr. Bingley's lawyer, Mr. Darcy, kind of gets in her way, and they have some conflict, but I think eventually they team up to find the real murderer. I have already started this book. It's actually really good. It's a lot of fun. I don't think you need to read Pride and Prejudice to enjoy this, but I do think you would probably enjoy it more if you have read the original book. The second book is Two Turtle Doves, which is a buddy read. I am not quite sure if I'm going to be able to do that, mainly just because, as I said, I'm so disorganized. I just feel I might not be able to arrange it, but if I do, I will let you know. Number 3 is Three French Hens, translated work or work set in a different country. For this prompt, I'm going to read one of the many stories from this collection of Miss Marple, The Complete Short Stories by Agatha Christie. I'm not quite sure what short story I'm going to choose, but I got this book recently, so I am hoping to read at least one of the short stories. Next prompt is Fall Calling Birds, read in nature or go for a walk. Now, I notice a lot of the people that are participating live in the northern hemisphere, and they're saying how difficult it may be because it is cold and it is snowing. I live in the southern hemisphere, so I probably hopefully will be able to do this, and hopefully I'll make a little mini vlog out of it. I'm hoping to be able to have a nice read in the park. We have a couple of parks near where I live, which are really nice. So the next prompt is 5 gold rings, and that is read a book with foil on the cover. I actually found it quite hard to find a book with foil on the cover, and so I found this, which is The Key to Deceit by Ashley Weaver, and this is an Electra McDonald novel. I've never read any of Ashley Weaver's novels before, and this looked really, really fascinating, and I just love the cover. It's a sort of kind of art decoed golden age of crime kind of inspired cover. So it doesn't technically have foil, but it does, like, if you can kind of see like the London Bridge, it kind of has like gold on it. Yes, I know it's a stretch, but yeah. So I will read this for the 5th prompt. The 6th prompt is 6 geese are laying, have a cozy time eating Christmas treats and watch a cozy mystery. Probably for that I will probably watch one of the episodes of Poirot, the recent one starring David Suchet. Me and Mum, we loved the series, so, and I haven't actually seen an episode of it for a while, so I think this will be a good opportunity to watch another episode. 7 swans are swimming, have a soak in the bath, go for a swim or a walk in the rain. Well, I don't have a bath. I may go for a swim, but as I said, it's been raining actually quite a lot here, so probably I will just have a walk in the rain. 8 dingoes dancing, a wild card read. I don't know what I will choose for this yet. 9 ladies dancing, have a festive night in or out to get into the festive cheer. I don't know what we'll do. I have a few Christmas parties that I'm going to next week, so that will probably get me a little bit into the festive cheer. Look, the next prompt is 10 lords are leaping, story with nobility. Well, for that I am going to read Lady Orderly's Secret by Mary Elizabeth Braddon. I have been wanting to read this pretty much all year. I think a few months I've had this on my TBR and I've just never got around to reading it, so I am determined I'm going to read it this month. And of course this features a lady, which in my mind kind of conjures up nobility, and it is about this woman, Lady Orderly, who has quite a secret. 11 pipers piping, listen to cozy Christmas music while reading. I have to admit, I'm not really big into Christmas music. I don't know about where you live, but mainly because whenever I go to a supermarket or a mall, or in fact almost any store, they are blasting out Christmas music. So yeah, so usually by the time I get home, Christmas music is the last thing I want to listen to. But I do like kind of traditional Christmas hymns, so I will probably listen to quite a few of those, which I like to do especially just before Christmas. The last prompt is 12 drummers drumming, listen to a crime narrative. For this prompt I'm hoping to be able to listen via audiobook to The Diviners by Libba Bray. It is part of a series and it is a young adult fiction book, and it is about this young girl Evie who in the 1920s goes to New York City, and where she lives with her uncle. Unfortunately, her uncle has a dark obsession with the occult, and Evie is worried that he will discover her deep dark secret that she has supernatural abilities. But it is a detective novel because I know that someone in the story gets murdered, and I think Evie realizes that she can maybe find the killer. So that is my TBR for Cloak and Dagger Christmas for 2022. I'm really looking forward to taking part in this month-long reading event. And yeah, and I will keep you updated on the books I'm reading and how I'm finding them, and until the next video I will catch you later.